Hey, listeners. It's your girl, Miss Diva, back. Tea time with Miss Diva. I know I've been slacking, but I'm back. So, we have a very special guest tonight with us. Someone that's very important to me. It's the love of my life. I'm going to let him introduce himself in a very few seconds. We're going to talk about a topic that I saw trending on the social media. So, I'm going to allow him to introduce himself. All right. Go ahead, babe.
Hey, everybody. My name is Nasir.
Okay. Y'all, he be trying to act like he all shy, but he be popping his shit to me, believe it or not. So, Mr. Nasir, I want to ask you, so, this question I've been seeing trending over social media, about women trying to control their men. So, I don't agree with that because we don't want to control our man. We want to, have the energy reciprocated to what we give them. So give me your feedback on how you feel about that.
Well, I believe women want a man who can control himself, have control of his own destiny. However, not all women, but women who operate with this God type consciousness or complex, shall I say, wants to control her man. She wanted to control everything else in her life. Which sometimes can be a good thing, sometimes can be a bad thing. It all depends on the man. Because sometimes men do need that type of guidance from a woman. Because at the end of the day, she is the nurturer. Right?
I'm listening.
So it's like a 50-50. It's a positive and a negative. It's something like a contradiction. It's like walking on both legs, two legs, right? The negative is, if she control him, that means if they ever should split, disconnect in any type of aspect, he's not going to know how to function himself. Right? And then the positive is, let's say she's controlling him because he lacks control of himself. And if she controls him, she may control him emotionally, where if he always acting out in anger towards any and everything, by her controlling him emotionally, she can always prevent him from acting out and clashing out and being hostile. It's positive and the negative.
So my question is like, why would someone even get the idea that a woman wants to control her man? That's my question.
Where do they get this idea?
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be invisible. You may go out somewhere and run into a couple where the woman is really this authority figure over him. And then this man dealing with his society, right? And whatever type of environment that created him to be passive, right? Submissive and emasculated. And she might be the masculine one out of the couple. And depending on her gender, her interest, right? She gonna do whatever she gonna tell him to do and control him to do whatever that serve her interest. I mean, is apparent. You can see it.
Okay, so when it comes to a woman that's, she's flourishing in her masculinity, more so in her femininity, like, how do you feel about that? Because I feel like me personally, before I met you, I was definitely, and I still fall short of that sometimes, flourishing my masculinity a lot, because I have always been so used to being that independent or the one that controlled the relationship. Like, how do you feel about that?
Well, look, listen. At the end of the day, I think people deal with this illusion that one is independent. You know, a lot of women, especially black women, they are indoctrinated to think like, you're supposed to be independent this, independent that, strong black woman, that. Which is cool, but however, they forget to add, like, everything is one. Everything is one. And some women, when they get a man to be in a relationship or marriage, they still operate with that mentality, like independent woman. But at the end of the day, they're supposed to be a collective. And that's where the disconnection comes. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And their relationships will be on a crash course. So women have both masculinity and femininity, just as men, right?
Absolutely, because some of these men can be some real BIs, but continue.
BIs? What's that?
Stop playing. Some real bitches.
See, and that right there, emasculate a man. Maybe the man is sensitive. It ain't that he a bitch. He might be sensitive. You understand?
I'm listening. Keep going.
And it's supposed to be a balance. It's supposed to be a balance, right? Unity of the opposites, male and female, masculine, feminine.
But
Unity of the opposites.
not to cut you off though, babe, it's a difference between a man being a bitch and being sensitive. Let's be real. Because some men...
All right, tell me the difference.
Because some men just be on that acting real feminist, like, when it comes to his woman, like, he be on some bitch move stuff. Like, don't nobody have time for that. Versus being sensitive. When he's sensitive, that means he know how to express himself. He know how to be emotional. He know how to express himself.
So what's bitch mode? I don't
Being a bitch mode is when a man, like, when his woman comes to him and he just being real aggy and extra about how she feel or about her emotions, or he's just being real, like, as if he don't care on some other shit. Like, that's my definition of him being a bit, like, being bitchy, being a bitch mode, whatever. Versus being in his feelings or being emotional, like, or being sensitive, more so, should I say. I mean, you can give me your opinion on that if you have an opinion on that.
At the end of the day, if a man is so-called a bitch, right, or being in this bitch mode, it's only because he loves her. Because, and that's the thing, when a man act like that towards this woman because he loves her. He's willing to die for, sacrifice for, live for. Women see that shit as weakness and then want to seek relationships outside of that relationship.
I'll see.
Like that 80-20 thing.
See, now you trying to take it to a whole nother level, because this is gonna cause for a part 2, because
But look, hold up. But that's the same way, vice versa, for men too. Because let's say a man, right? Matter of fact, let's say
we gonna say that for next time, you guys. We're gonna come back with a part 2. Not tonight, but probably next day. But babe, I do thank you for speaking on that. So to my listeners, if you have any questions about this podcast that happened tonight, please don't be afraid to hit me up and let me know your opinion on the topic that we discussed. Until next time, later.